broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hello everyone, Sam is here from myforestmagicweb.com. I'm making this video about yen index and yen pairs. I promised that I will make it, but again I broke my promise, so I'm sorry about that. Well, it was not promise, but I said it that I'm gonna do it, but anyway, a lot of thing happens in this world. This is how we know that we cannot control anything. We think, we decide, we make decision, and then nothing happens, right? So somebody is out there playing around with our minds anyway, or controlling our minds, right? So anyway, so let's get started. Yen index, it's a weekly chart, right? Let me get this thing out of the way, and I'm recording it. Yeah, okay. So let me take you for a ride. Okay, this is the current chart, by the way. But it's a lot of new people, and then they want to see, how I'm tracking these things, and all the index and all the charts. But here I'm making only for the yen index and maybe some, show some yen charts. So the charts with the yen pairs, right? So let me show you from here. Okay, this is the chart. Look, this is 13 November 2016. Right, almost like December, then 2017 December it's gone, and November and December, and we are at 2018. Right, so it's like a year ago, and I don't want to go back. I've been tracking for like last 10 years, but I'll just take 1 year back. From here, you can see right around here, I started to say that it's going to go up. So from here, above this level, you see 52.52. I marked here that we're going to go for the TL. So start looking at it, that what really happened to this chart, and I'm just pointing out, and then we had the TL, right? And then still I said, these are the numbers step by step we're going to go. 50.68, 52, and then 54.73, and then 57.24, which is probably somewhere down here, 57.24, right? So, slowly and, for sure, we went up, and here, 56.90, very close to this number, 57. Where's that number? 57.24 is right there, right? So very close, but you see that we have a fib now. Putting the fib from here to here, we hit 61% to the pip, and then pulled back, and we posted a black candle, solid black candle at this week. And that's where I said, okay, maybe this is it. And usually with 61% is a very, very strong reversal area, and it looks like we're going to make a reversal. And usually we go back to 23% line here, this one, right? So as I'm pointing down here, that we're gonna come down here. This is the chart in December, the 1 week, right? I mean, when 1 month or month and a half, probably, right? From here, we went up there, and then I said we have a reversal coming in. So this is the chart I made, and look, this is what happened. Okay, we came all the way down. I said this is from 61, we're gonna drop to 23% line, but notice that without touching it, we have a gap here, and then there is a new candle. What happened here? Why is the gap? The gap is because Theresa May from UK, she came out, and for the first time she announces, I think there was a referendum for election or something for Brexit, and boom, that's where it went up. Yen got, what yen has to do with that, I don't know, but this is what happened at that time. And from there, I said, all right, so this would be the C leg, and then we're gonna go for D, step by step. And I'm gonna go quickly. This is the one, and then the next chart was this. So in this, we went up a little bit, then came back, and then I said, all right, we're gonna go up again and go for our point D. So this was the chart, and then it went up nice and clean, but hit that 61% again. This is a point B, and then dip again. So I said, okay, we're gonna go up again from right here. Then what happened? This what happened. It went up again, and even poke into this level, and we went up all the way to this 70.70 area, and then we came back again. And I said, all right, from here we're gonna go up again. All right. So every time it's it's going up and down, up and down. But the whole thing, that the pattern, the chart that I made in last year in December is still valid, intact. Right. That's why, as a lot of people ask me that, can I have a new chart? I mean, this is the chart that is working. All we got to do is we see that, okay, this is, starting up, going to the upside again, and we will follow on the smaller time frames. 40-minute, we will look into, what's happening, and then taking the 20-minute, look into the 20-minute, and then take the trades accordingly in our yen pairs. So from here, it started to go up again, November 2017, and this is the final chart that we have. Where'd it go? This is how it is. So see, I said from here, this is a third look. First, second, third, and then we're going to go up. So we went up again. We poked into this high a little bit, but then we came back, right? This is where we are now. Okay, so far since then, every step of the way, I'm making a new chart that is going to go up and then just keep going up. Notice that I have this fib here from here to here. And if you look closely, we went up there and hit this 60%, 61% to the pip. Then we came down here, but because of that announcement, this is what happened. Otherwise, we probably would have come down and then touched this 23% line. But we bounced from there. But then we came back and look, we touched exactly this 38%. You see this line here? And bounced from there and went up straight back to 61% again, and then came back, and then we went up straight to this level, and then came back, and then we went straight to, again, this level so far. And then from there, we came back and finding support on this 61%. So you see how many times this fib, the price is regarding the fib. Okay, so I could have taken the fib all the way from the top, for example, in this case, all the way from here, rather than from here or here where I'm taking, right? I can take this from here or here. But this is what the beauty is about the fib, that you draw the fib and you see that if the price is really respecting the fib lines, okay? If not, then you look for another level. For example, you went up all the way, no fib line, and then it drops here, and then poke into this area, and then it goes up here. This is, regarding this fib line, but the dip here is nothing, So this is not a very, very good fib regarding chart. Okay, now from here, if you see that still we didn't touch here, we did touch here very nicely and right here, but here it's nothing, here is nothing, right? We are in the middle of nowhere. We're just cutting this 50% line. But if you notice from here, then it makes a lot of sense, because right here we just, we didn't touch it. Remember, I told you that because of the Brexit announcement. But here we touched the 61%, then we went up straight back to 50%, dropped back to 38%, then we went up to 61%, then we dropped back to 50%, then we went up for nowhere, right? And then we drop, and then we went up, and then bouncing back again, because we are breaking this 61%. So the next level is to the upside is 78%, right? 78.6%. So currently, this is, you can see that this first candle, the black candle coming back and touching 61%, is January 1st. It started January 1st, ending January 7th. So this is the month of January. In this year, we came down to this level, and this level, we are regarding this level. Also notice that this is the low. What is this low here? Whoops. What is this low here? Exactly 56.97. Okay, excuse me. If you look at the monthly chart, 56.97 is this. Even on the weekly chart, you can see it. So this is the high. 56.97. Right? So in this month, what we did, we broke above this level. It's a very big, huge level, right? And then we dropped back a little bit. back to exactly to this to the pip. This low of this month, this candle, you can see is 56.97, not 98, not 90, 6, 56.97. That's the low, right? And then we posted a couple of these candles with the like a wick to the top right here. You see, showing that we might go and we down, and then we went down a little bit. Then again hitting this level, not hitting actually, but we made a low of 57.04, 97. So 3 pip there, 4 pip here, 7 pip shy of touching this level, right? Again, and then you draw this TL from this to this, right? And look how nicely it touches the TL, and 56.97 number is right there. 61% is right there, which is 56.98. And then it is going to the upside slowly. This is the week, the current week right now, right? This is 1 week chart. This is the current week chart, and we just started. Today is Tuesday, and we came down, but we went up, right? Let's analyze on a 40-minute chart what happened. This is what happened. On a 40-minute chart, you can see I've been telling you that it's gonna go up from here, and then from here it went up. But right now, this is how the 40-minute chart. Let me refresh it quickly. I don't know if I have it done it already or not, but let me just do it again. All right, so that's the chart, and this is the TL here, and this is where we are now. Okay, so you can see that we are at 57.33. Going back to this chart, we will see that this is big number, 56.97, right? You can look at this here, 56.97. But this is another high here, which is 57.24, and we are at 57.33 right now. So we are hanging just above this high here, okay? If we stay above this high, and if we stay above this TL, rising TL, then the next level would be this high, or this high, or going to the upside 78. The key is now to stay above 57.24. 57.20, no, not 50. Yeah. Sorry. 56.97 is this, 57.24 is this. This chart is much clearer. All right, so this is the one. Okay, now if we are to go down, right, going down means yen will get strong. If the yen need to get strong, that we will go down below this number, then this number, and break the TL. That would be the sign going down. But like I said, if you draw the fib, we touch this number 61%. Then we come back and consider that this is the C point at 23%. A little bit shy, doesn't matter. C point is valid. Then the D point of a harmonic pattern, if we consider this X, this is A, B, C, then D point for a Gartley pattern is this level here, 78.6%, which will be 58.78. Okay, 58.78, I don't know if we have a level or not. We have 58.56. So 56 and 78, not too far apart, 20 pip, which doesn't mean anything on a monthly chart. So this, I think, would be, so this is 58.40, and this is 59.89, but this is 59.17, but this is the one, 58.56, and our 78% is coming around. See, here is the fib from this, so we're gonna use this. 78% is 58.78. So it's like 22 pip difference, right? No big deal. So this is what I'm looking at from the longest time. If you look at my oldest chart, that was the target, 58.78, and it was back in April 2017, which is still valid now, giving that we will stay above 57.24. 57.24 is this high. We are just above 57.32. So there are a lot of fundies coming in, right? From different countries, and that will have an impact on this. And we will watch it if it wants to go, because right now it's very shaky. The momentum to the going to the upside, it's like kind of dying. It's like slowing down. And now it's just ranging. It's going up and then getting slapped down and then going down and then pushed back up again. It's like ranging, ranging, ranging. And you see this high here. It is very crucial. It is 57.13. Okay, so that's where we are now. 57.13, and this is 57.22. I don't understand this. This high 57.22, and this is even higher than that. Oh, this is not 13. This is 57.30, and we are right there, 57.32. Right. So breaking this and then going to the upside, then we will go probably this one or this one and then this one, so on and so forth. So I'm still looking at the to the top side. Okay. And yen will be getting weaker in that scenario. So it's still there. It's coming back and forth, ranging, not decisive that what need to be done, going up or going down. Fundies are not clear. So that's why it's just ranging here. And then, but slowly you can see on a 40-minute chart that we're dragging to the upside. This is like some big wave and then, a retracement and then again, higher highs we're making and higher lows, right? So right here we have made something like Gertley or something, whatever you can call it. But it's like we are above 56.97, which is a big level, and above this 57.24 as well, 57.23, 24, right? And so this is how it is. So I'm still looking at to the upside, going to the upside, and the first level would be 58.40 and then 58.56 and 58.78. So we are not too far from our target 78%. We're not too far. So need to be very careful that if we bounce, this is where we're probably going to end up getting a stop. And then what will happen, once we get there, we will see what are the situation out there in different countries, situations, and if we have a nuclear war already, I don't know. So this is how it is. All right. So yen going to the upside, holding above this TL, holding above 56.97 and 56.24. Sorry, 56.97 and 57.24. And the scenario is to the upside. Anything opposite, going below this 57.24, then I'll be watching 56.97 and of course the other pairs. And we go down below this, then we will be breaking this TL as well. Then 61% will be broken down as well. And then we will turn our heads towards short side on this yen pairs. Okay, but for now, I would say it's still to the upside. As this week candle is, bouncing from the support and going to the upside, right? So let's say based on this, I want to show you. Let's first our favorite chart, which is CAD yen. Where is that CAD yen? CAD yen here. Let's see what's happening there. Okay, my chart, I remember that, and I'm doing this, out of nowhere in front of you. I don't know what the situation is. I have not done the homework, so that's why you will know that exactly how I am looking at it and how I am analyzing it. Okay, so this was my chart, and then this is the chart that I made when we were bouncing from here. By the way, the old chart is weird, man. It's just long way go back. Hold on just a minute. Come on, what's happened? Froze here. Okay. What was that? Oh, CAD yen. Okay. CAD yen. Okay, here. Not even this one. I know. This is the chart that I made first. In June 2017, we went up there. This is the harmonic pattern. This is your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clear waves, A, B, and then we will go back up there, C. And this is what happens. We went up, then came back, it's hitting the TL, and slowly going to the upside. This is the outermost wick. And then if you notice that if I put this TL here and obviously here exactly, then you see how nicely we are touching it right now. Here. Beautiful touch by the pip. And I had it that we probably going to go up from here, but no, we just came down to touch the TL and bouncing from there. Right now we have a bullish candle posting right above the TL. Okay, we touch the TL and we bounce. How does it look on a 40-minute chart? Let me refresh it before I mess it up. I don't want to show you the wrong chart. I'm not even taking care, paying attention to the price right now. Just, refresh it just to make sure that we have a current candle. These are the current candles right now, right? So we went up a little bit. We came back here and I was expecting a bounce from here, but it came down here a little bit. And see, this lowest point here is what? 87.77. Just to confirm that we can go and see 87.77 is the low of this candle. Lowest is 87.77. So these candles are correct. Remove this, and this is what we have on a 40-minute chart. Okay. Daily chart, I would say no. The weekly chart is the best. It is showing that we will continue to the upside. If, like I said, the yen here, okay, and let me change this. Ah, man. Okay, I'll do like this. Okay, here. All right. So this is how it is. And I will refresh this chart and change the date and everything, and I'll send out. And again, first scenario is that yen index over there will hold, bouncing from the TL, as well as this CAD yen bouncing exactly the same way from the TL, right? And you can see if it's drawing the fib, we touch this here, this, and then this one here is regarded 61%, and we came back, and right now we're bouncing exactly there where the 50% level is, where the fib line is basically right here. So if we go and draw the fib from here, this is not touching the fib line, this is not touching the fib line, this is not, this is not, this is not. So this, the drawing fib from here to here is not very good. The second level is this, right? And the third level is going to be very close. It doesn't make any sense to do that. So if you draw the fib from here, then you have a lot of touches here, right? This one came and bounced exactly from this level. Then this candle touches this level and drop. Here is a touch, and then right here is bouncing from the 23% line exactly. That's what we need for these harmonic patterns. And then we went up here, didn't touch it, a little bit. It's a wobble here, but then final touch was here, 61%, right? And then drop back here, went up to touch the 61%, and then drop back to 50%, and the TL right now, and bouncing. So this is a correct fib to me, and we are going slowly to the upside again. So, just make sure that we are going to the upside. And like I said, 40-minute chart this is how it looks like. And 20-minute chart is, I just refreshed the chart. So it is bearish right now, but, we saw the bigger time frame, higher time frame. We saw the yen index chart, and we know the reason that, if yen index is above 57.24 and just the TL, it will go up, and then yen will get weaker, and then yen will get weaker, and we all know that the oil price is going up, right? And that helped CAD to get strong. So CAD probably gonna get strong, yen weaker, then we have a very good chance of this pair going to the upside. So make sure that you have it, and I'll like I said, that CAD index chart, I'm gonna refresh this one and make it change the date and everything. Let me just save the profile before I mess it up. CJ, okay, So this is one other chart that looks promising right now. If we are like at a station, at a bus station, either we're gonna bounce from here and then go big time to the upside, or break the TL. 80% chance breaking. I mean, bouncing and going to the upside. Only I see 20-25% chance of breaking to the downside. I see going to the upside, and then as soon as it start from 20 minute, we're gonna start taking entries, long entries in the volume time, basically. Okay, this is our CAD yen. What else? I'm expecting Aussie to get strong a little bit. I'm expecting. I don't know if it's doing it or not, or will do it or not. But let's go take a look. Aussie yen. If yen is on the right hand side, then maybe that pair has a chance to go up or not. The last chart I made, I remember that Aussie yen, I have the target to the upside. It all depend on yen index holding above that TL there. Okay. So now this is the Aussie yen chart. The target was still 100% to the upside, and if yen start moving to the upside, yes, it will happen, right? So this is the weekly chart, and see this 86.39. This is the low here. This white line is coming here, and we are nicely above that, right? Even though this number is very, very big number, but this is not small either. So make sure that these two highs here, 87.52, 88.16. If we draw that these two lines on our this 87.50 and what was that, 88.16, which is probably, this is 88.23, and I don't even have written what is it. Anyway, so just draw those lines here, and then we will see what is happening and what we are doing. So now, after dropping, we bounce very nicely and see A, B, C, maybe side wave correction. If we stay above 87.50, and then in the volume time, yen index start moving to the upside, this will move to the upside. And all you got to do is on a 20-minute chart, go and look for the entries. 20-minute is still bullish. Let me just refresh it and see if it's really bullish or it's gone bearish. Because it looks like bullish, but okay, yeah, so it's still bullish. It's the all in all, this whole wave is still above this red line. As long as it is above the red line, it is bullish, right? So very good chance that it will pop to the upside here, from here, when the yen start bouncing, and we will go to the upside on this one too. Aussie yen, this is how it looks. My target is up there. And like I said, this TL I draw here, right? We poke into the TL, below the TL, but this last candle, you can see that it is exactly at the TL, bouncing from the TL. You see how nice it's at the TL here? And this is the TL using this point and this low here, right? So we poked here, we went inside again, and then this current candle is kissing the TL and staying to the upside. Okay, so it is sign that we're probably gonna hold this one here. Okay, if not, then obviously the scenario changes, everything changes. But at this moment, I'm saying and I'm expecting that it will hold, and we will see some upside here. If you look at this whole loop here, I'm gonna, whoops, wrong way. Okay, what chart is this? Monthly. So weekly, you can see it. You see this loop here, and then to the upside again. And this is, it's like probably 61%. Yeah, we're bouncing from, we went up, we came down 61%. We're bouncing, and we are ranging here in this 23% line range. Okay, and then again, all in all, I think that we're gonna bounce from here and then go to the upside. Aussie yen, CAD yen, Aussie yen, we saw. How about I'm looking at these weird pairs, not like pound yen, euro yen, but we will go take a look at them later. But let's say New Zealand right now. What happened to New Zealand? Where it is? Oh, yeah. I don't remember what was my old chart on the New Zealand pair, but whatever it is. Okay, this is how it is. It's showing here. But this is a monthly chart and this is a weekly chart. All this mumbo jumbo, it's like Elliott wave count I have. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, and C. And then C also is going to make A, B, C, D pattern, right? So A, B, and then we have a small A, B, C here, and then slowly we go into the upside. Notice that, how nicely uh, right now we have a fib touch here, so 50% is regarding, but not the other fibs are regarding very well. And this is the height that we use. And if I use this one, um, then these two are, so like this touch, and this touch is very nicely touched. This is not touched, but yeah, very close to the fib. This is okay, but these are not touching at all. So fib is not, working here very good. You can use this one or that one, doesn't matter, because either way, forget about this right now on this one. See, this is what I'm saying. If you study different things like Elliott wave a little bit, harmonic patterns, support resistance, and draw the fib properly and see. So, if one study is not giving you anything, maybe the second one, and if not second one, maybe the third one will give you a clue what's happening. So this is totally on a side wave movement so far on a weekly chart. You can see, but it is also looks like a contracting triangle kind of thing. It's like, wave A, B, C, D, and maybe we will come down for a little bit for E and then go up. Or could be this is A, this B, C, D, E. And in that scenario, we need to be coming down, but this is going to be the opposite of our analysis of yen index. We need to, go to the upside. So I would say that we will hold on to our analysis and we will see that, okay, what is the next level, this important level that we have around the corner, which I would say that this is the high here, this is the high here, these are the numbers we watch. And the current candle, this weekly candle, you can see this is bullish, right? And how the 40-minute, let me refresh this chart here first. Then, oh man, what am I doing? Even 40-minute, I know that it doesn't change, but I just want to, take a look. So you see how it's pretty bad, to be honest with you, right? It's just up and down and up and down and up and down. But keep in mind, if you want to trade this pair, wait for an up move in the index, and if the index start moving, you will see nice setups here. And you saw me trading this pair, very nicely, taking the entries. And right now, basically, it is going, it's like a bullish setup, and it's playing out, right? Big move to the upside and then came down. The wave is to the upside, bouncing from the red line, going to the upside. I didn't take it because I didn't see it, and it is not our volume time. Okay, so it may not go all the way right now, but if it stays above and then roll to the upside like right here in the volume time, and then when yen index start to move, this may move to the upside as well. Okay, so what else? Now we go and we take a look at the pound yen, for example. What pound yen is doing. Yen weakness, we need yen weakness and pairs to go up. Now, pound, what happened is that there was a news or something, I guess, and the pound got strong, start getting strong a little bit, right? And because of that, early in the week, I said the pound is probably getting weaker, and it did, and then it is bouncing from there, right? Quickly, before I do this, I'll show you pound index, basically. It will help you understand what pound index did. Okay, this is what the pound index did. So we need to be very careful. Let me refresh the chart because I don't want to get caught in the wrong candles. Okay, here we go. All right. So be very careful of this because this is the level. This is 68.41. Where the heck this level is? Okay, this is the high. So if I shrimp it, okay. Um, Here, this is how it is, right? 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is very, 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 very crucial right here. Very crucial right here. What happened is if we consider that, it's like wave 1, 2, and this is wave 3. Wave 3 usually is 1.618, right? If you know the fib. So if you draw, you will be amazed what it did. See, I knew my eyes are not, it's like I do it so many times, so long that I can just read with my bare eyes. I knew that it would be 61%, 161. See, 161.8. So we just like 1, 2, wave 3, and wave 4. Wave 4 is still valid, and after wave 4, you will have a wave 5, right, coming in the same direction, which will be this. So wave 4 is still valid as long as it doesn't go or penetrate into the territory of wave 1, which is this. Right? So right now we are at that level and the TL. So now this is the key. What will happen here? What we will dip here a little bit, right? And that will make the pound weaker again, right? So you can trade whatever the pairs you want, like pound Aussie maybe to the downside, right? But then you have to be very careful to know that maybe it will just dip a little bit. For example, let me see if I pull the fib. Because of the news I'm talking about, I'm being careful here. See, if you draw the fib here, what we are doing right now, we are touching the 61%. So what usually we do to make a harmonic pattern, from 61%, we drop down to 23% line and then go back up to 78%. So here, touching the TL and this low here, right? Okay. So very good chance that we're going to pull back, right? And drop. But to go for a wave 5, if this is wave 4, and wave 4 doesn't, it's like it doesn't come in a straight line. So maybe a triangle, we can expect a triangle or ABC correction. Maybe this is A, then B, then C, and then drop, right? Or straight drop. Anything can happen. So time will tell. We have several options. But the main thing is that 80% chance that we will probably pull back from here. That will make pound weaker. So, trading pound yen at the moment when the yen start to get weaker and then pound start to get weaker, then, the pair is not going to go nowhere. But yen staying there right now, it's not weakening or getting strong, right? So I'm talking about that when it starts to go up nicely and getting weaker. But right now it's not doing anything. And if this one falter from here, it start dropping this pound index, then pound will get weaker. In that scenario, pound yen will drop a little more. Okay, but right now, pay attention to this. Okay, keep an eye. Very, very important. This pound index because it depends on so many other pairs like pound Aussie, pound USD, pound yen, pound CAD. So many pound pairs. They all depend on this. If we start dropping, then make sure that you watch this line, 23% line. Okay, we come down here, and then if we getting stopped here or trying to bounce, if you are short in those pound pairs, close the trade. If not, if you break this nicely, then we are going down to this. Especially, I think that this is 65, 68. Big number. You all know that number, right? 65, 68. I don't have to tell you. This is right there. Where? I lost it. No, I'm kidding. Here, 65, 68. And then 65.91 is this high. So we're going to drop to that, and then obviously pound is going to get weaker. And after that, it may bounce again and then try to go to 50% right here. But that, when we get to the 23% line, we will see, how to handle it. So bottom line, if we drop from here, 23%, watch 23% line. Pound will get weaker. And then pound yen. If yen not doing anything at the moment, for let's say for tonight, pound start to move. Yen doesn't. then we have a chance of pound yen going down. So let's see if that's possible or it is still going to the upside. Be very careful with that pair now. This is how, that's why this pound yen is called dragon, right? It just swallow the whole account, right? So it's very dangerous too. It's very lucrative in times, but then it is very dangerous in times, and you have to recognize those times and stay away from it. These are the pound yen simple, naked chart. You can see this number 5191 gone, 5284 is this high, and then we went up, we came down. Now we are nicely going to the upside because pound is still holding and powerfully going to the upside, but it's at the TL and in the territory of it's hitting the low of wave one. If it is wave one, and if we are going to hold and drop, then and only then this pair will drop. But let's say if pound continue to the upside and powerfully going into the territory of wave one of yen index we just saw on the 40-minute chart, and pound keep getting strong, then we are already expecting yen to get weaker, right? So it will be like adding fuel to the fire kind of thing, and then this pair will fly, right? And where will it fly? If we, this is my old chart, and I've been calling this, telling you guys that this is what it is, and I don't want to go back and show because I've been showing this chart from way behind, right? That it will go to the upside. This is one of my daily chart that I made first when we were somewhere here. Then we're gonna come down, we're going up, and then we come down and then go up from here. But it came down one more time, 140, and then from there I said we're gonna bounce big time, and then we went up there like 1,000 pip, and then side wave, and then slowly to the upside again. So we are above these levels. All of these levels are gone. This is the important level that we have to take out, 54.68. Right now we are at 54.14. So it all depend on right now. Currently, this pair depend on the pound index more than yen. Okay, yen is not moving. Pound right now since yesterday is getting strong, but at the same time it is at the low of the wave one and at the TL at the 40-minute chart, right? The question is that if we're gonna hold that, drop, or break to the upside. If we break to the upside, we will break 54.68 to the upside. We will have some nice, long setups and 20-minute chart. So this is, and it looks like if you ask me, for example, here, big move, retracement, and then big move, right? So we have this big move and then retracement here, right? And then probably this move. So we may, drop just to make a setup, or let's say 20-minute chart, for example. Again, let me, refresh the chart because I don't want to mess it up. And I have no clue when I started the webinar and how long it has taken. I'm just doing it. I hope it's not 1 hour. All right. So nicely, we are already bullish, right? So beautifully going to the upside. So I would say that, if this trend continue, then we will break the pound index will break the TL and continue to the upside. Then we will take this. I will wait till London Open or maybe around Frankie if I see nice bullish. This is a setup, but the time is very bad, so I'm not going to take it. But in the volume time, yes, I will. All right, so this is pound yen going to the upside so far with pound strength coming in. Now, what about euro yen? Euro yen, last webinar I said the euro is somewhere there at 78% euro index and need to drop and get weaker. So in that scenario, if still euro is in that position, then euro yen may not go to the upside very well. But pound yen, remember, right now 20-minute is bullish and it may go to the upside, okay, as long as pound is keep getting strong. But what about euro? Euro chart. Whoops, danger. I totally ignored this chart. This is a very old chart that I made a year and a half ago, I guess, actually. So this is a channel. This is a nice big channel, but this price got cut off here. I don't know why, but it is, it is here. It's supposed to be touching here. That's why I have this TL exactly. So, but this is the channel, and this was my target, 61%, drawing this fib, and it's powerfully going to the upside. So what? Euro is still gonna get strong. Let's go take a look at the euro index, man. This euro index is bothering me a lot. But at least, yen weakness will take us there easily. If euro doesn't do anything, yen weakness should be enough. It's not too far of a distance. Yep. So it's not budging to the downside at all. I mean, it's ending diagonal, 78%, hitting this big 3608 number. But I think the fundies are not supporting the weakness. That's the problem. And the last candle, I mean, the current candle, you can see is still bullish again. One more time. It's like bullish, then bearish, and then again bullish. So it looks like kind of we're breaking this 78.6%. How about monthly chart? Monthly chart is this. Remember that I made this chart? That if probably, there was a chance, that's why I made this chart on January 20th, that we may go to the upside. Okay. Even though we are, at 78% and momentum is like kind of dying, but the negative data is not coming in. The data is coming positive, and euro is keep getting strong. Okay, because of that. So very well, be the target is this. Maybe we are going for this. Maybe the investors are, big boys having their eyes on this number here. This is the high. Very important. This is going to be AB is equal to CD. Nice and clean. Okay. So if that is the scenario, 40-minute chart is like this. Okay. So I would say, we will keep an eye on this. What is the number here? Hold on. See this. Sorry, 3608. Yes. I don't know how I forgot. Okay, let me refresh the chart here quickly. And then remember the number 3608. 40-minute chart 3608 right here. So if we are going to go to the upside, we must be going above 3608. Watch here. Watch here. If we are doing that, then euro again is going to get strong. And yen holding the TL and going to the upside, hit euro yen long as much as possible. Right? Whatever you can do. That's the key. 3608, we go above because it doesn't look like we are coming down. Look how nicely this set up a bullish scenario here, right? Keep going to the upside. I don't have much data because it's 1-minute chart. I can change it. Let me quickly change it for a lot of people that if you don't have much data, instead of 1 minute, just change it to 5 minutes. Okay, doesn't make much of a difference. You change it to 5 minutes, and what you do, use that 7 number key and hold it until it goes all the way back. Whatever you can see here, watch here. Mine is already gone all the way back. April 2016, enough. So I will refresh it. Okay, right click, select the refresh button, and then reload the indicator like this. Open it, double click, and make sure the price is right. I don't know what the price is. The price is 35.59, so I'll make it 45.59. Okay, let's make sure that you have it. While you're doing it, might as well have it. Oh, come on. You can leave this 46.14. It doesn't matter. It's like doesn't have to be like 1,000 pip. 900, 800, 1,200, 1,100. In that range. But since I'm here, so why not do it properly? 45.59, 45.59, and then refresh it, and then get those messages. Come on, man. All right, let me do this, man. It's not giving me the messages, and probably now. Yes. Okay. So 40-minute, this is how it is. Now I got more data. You can see this is how uh, April 2016, and this all this that I have, all these candles I got. You see that? So this is a trick. If you're not getting the enough data, then just go and change that thing, 1 minute chart into 5 minute chart, and you see how much data you got. And then same, same candle. So the bottom line is that we are nicely bullish in this, right? Europe index, and right now here also bullish. So if this one is going to get strong, we have to take out this 3608. Very, very important. We tried a couple of times here, right? One time, two times, three times, fail, drop. But maybe tonight we're gonna break. If we break to the upside, euro gonna get strong. Yen has a chance to get weak, weaker than what it is now, bouncing from the TL, and then euro yen can fly. Can it fly? Let's go take a look. What euro yen is doing. Oh yeah, okay. So I just kind of forgot. So this is the chart, right? So if we go. The first target right now is 78%, and this is a chart I made a long time ago, by the way. I don't know when, but um, I don't want to go. Forget about it. So another chart that I want to show on this one is where it is. I lost it. Oh, this. Okay, that's a monthly chart. All right, no problem. This is how it is. So this is a TL we're looking at, right? But look at this harmonic pattern. I made this chart also very, very long time ago. Okay, when we were bouncing exactly from here. It's interesting. Let me show it to you. Um, okay, here. Let me see where it is. Is this the one? No, we got a bit before that, even before this. Here, oops, here. This is a, this is the one. You see that? And look at that. Excuse me. So when we were here, I made this chart, and look, you see this how nicely we're bouncing from 23% line after touching this. You can say 61% or 78%, whatever. So I would say, okay, 61%. If you consider that this touches a 78%, and then bouncing from 23, then it will go all the way to 127% to make a butterfly pattern. But I don't think so. I think this is the touch of 61%, drop down to 23% line, bouncing and going back up to 78% to make a Gertley pattern. Okay, so that's how I had it. I just showed you last year sometime, right? And it is so far very nicely going up, 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 according to. And then the first target always in these patterns, when bouncing from point C, the first target is always the TL. The second will be this point, the third will be this point, and the fourth will be breaking this and going to the upside. Okay. So first target, we are not very far from the first target. Okay. And another version of this is this. This is just, right there is the pattern. But this is, I'm showing like this is nice channel. And this is all corrections, you're going up A, B, C, then coming down A, B, C, then going up now A, B, C to the upside. That way we have a long way to go. Long way to go, right? So forget about this chart. We will just, stay with, this one. And then I also had this chart that, from here, that we're going to go up to this area, and we went. But notice that we did ranging here for a little bit of time, well, quite a bit of time actually, just below this level 3380 and 61%. And then all of a sudden we broke above it. Let me draw a box here so you will see very, very clearly. See this box here? Now, what really happened is we broke above and finding support on the box and moving to the upside. You see this candle here? You see these highs here? This is the high, this is the high, this is the high. We went up, we came down, but very badly, severely pushed pushed back up, and then try again one more time, and then current candle, current week, this week, which is only a couple of days, is a bullish and a long wick in the bottom, showing that euro yen is going to the upside. It's the pressure is to the upside so far, and we saw the yen index is sitting at the TL and candle, uh, current candle is bullish, so it's bouncing. So that is helping euro yen going to the upside. So I would say that next level is 78% is coming in, and that TL where the TL is. This is the TL, and which is coming at 78% anyway. So 141, 141.14, right? And currently the price is what? 135. So we have quite a bit of distance to cover and a lot of amount of pippage. 40-minute chart, like I said, it's all nicely bullish already. And all you gotta do is here also, you see not too much of data. Right here is closed around November 20, 2017, because it's 1-minute chart. The feeder is 1-minute chart. I can change it to 5-minute and you can have more. But I really don't care more data, to be honest with you, because I don't do analysis on this. I just see if it's bullish, bearish, and it's the setup. Analysis on the weekly, monthly chart. So we don't really need it. This data is enough actually. You see this, the price is above this wave here, right? Nice and clean. That's thank you very much. And bouncing from the red line, and or just watch these levels. On this pair, I don't have levels written, but you can write the levels and watch them. Okay, on a 20-minute chart, nicely, it has to be bullish. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, it's getting. It was bearish here, right? So now it's getting bullish. As soon as it start to, become bullish, that, just go and take a look which currency is helping it, right? Or both. If both, that would be great. If the euro index start to go up and the yen index start to go up, but they're opposite, right? The euro index when go up, get strong. When yen index go up, yen get weaker. Okay, and then imbalance will increase, and then euro yen will fly. All right. So just watch in according to this, both index, and then you will have very, very nice. But always try to take, I myself, take entries from here, there because of some other reason. But I would always recommend strongly that, just don't take any entries outside our volume time. Volume time, when the Frankie starts and the London especially. But, you can take entries even from Frankie easily. No big deal. Okay. Basically, what happened is that a little bit of volume comes in when the Frankfurt session starts, and then it makes the setup ready when the London session starts. You can take the setup. That's what happens most of the time. Okay, so this is euro yen also. So all in all, if so far we saw like 3 or 4 yen pairs, they're all pointing to the upside. So it's fair to say that yen is going to go up and all yen pairs will be going to the upside. It's just a matter of time because yen is not moving right now. It's like it's at the TL, it's hesitating, it need a push, it need a catalyst, a news or something, a force that will push it. But all the indicators and all the technical showing that yen will bounce and then these pairs will go to the upside. So as I promised that I will do it, I was waiting actually to see that if yen move in some direction, right? It wasn't moving and it's still not moving, but at least it is bouncing now from the final touch of the TL. So you see this how it's edging to the upside. 29, positive 135.29. So all the yen pairs. All right. So this is how the yen index and yen pairs are. CAD yen, pound yen, euro yen. all the reasons now and the levels. Just and if you forgot, just watch it again, and write down, make the notes, because by the time you finish watching the video, you will have nothing in your which level to watch and what to watch. So stop the video, make notes, and then write down. That way you will know that what to watch and what level on which pair and which index. Okay, so this is it for now. And all in all, yen probably gonna get weaker, and all the yen pair will go up again. Okay, and you just have to see which one is going faster, go after that. And if possible, then I will tweet when the volume time comes in, and then we start moving. Okay, so this is it for now. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.